Okay, I just got to New York and I cracked the code on exactly what makes the environment so electric here. And it's that the barrier to entry to live in the city is so high. Not only do you have to be relatively intelligent to live here, also every single thing is hard to do. Say you just want to get groceries. You gotta get on the subway, pick up your groceries, get back on the subway, carry them all the way to your place. And a lot of times these places don't have elevators, so you gotta tote them up an 8-story walk up. The pure challenge alone that it is to do so many tasks creates an insane level of determination and grit that everyone in the city already has.
So New York City, the New York City leadership has issued a new tax on their citizens. They found a way to squeeze even more money out of their citizens. They're issuing a congestion toll tax. So this is going to affect mainly Midtown and definitely primarily Manhattan. They're saying, oh, we have too many people coming in and out a day. The city is too packed. This area is way too congested. So we're going to start charging our citizens just to enter this area. And it's going to affect everybody. Maybe not the politicians who actually issued this, but everybody else, whether you work there, whether you go to the damn hospital, see a doctor, you're a vendor, you're just dropping off product, you're a truck driver, everybody has to pay to enter Midtown, to enter Manhattan. Let's take a look at this clip.
1 out of 10 MTA board members, only one person opposed the congestion pricing toll structure in Wednesday's vote.
Now the plan is open for public comment with opportunity for changes before a final vote in April. Lizette Nunez joins us now from Columbus Circle with those details. Lizette, one person opposed, huh?
Just one person, to Shawnee and Dan. So you mentioned that public comment period. So that's going to last for about 60 days. Yesterday, we also learned that the MTA could hike up the price on tolls when it comes to gridlock alert days. So days like today. So that means that passenger vehicles could be charged up to $18.75.
This is essential to the city's future, that we are the most congested traffic city in the United States.
In a 9-1 vote, congestion pricing moving one step closer to becoming a reality. The MTA board overwhelmingly approved the recommended toll structure brought by the Traffic Mobility Review Board. Under the plan, drivers who enter Manhattan south of 60th Street would be charged once a day. Here's the breakdown. Passenger vehicles would be charged $15. Trucks could pay between $24 to $36 depending on size. Motorcycles would pay $7.50. Those who take taxis would see a $1.25 increase per fare. Ride-hail apps would see a $2.50 increase per ride. The board also voted to allow to increase the tolls by 25% during gridlock alert days like today. The lone holdout was board member David Mack.
I do represent Nassau County, but I also think of Suffolk, and I think of the outer boroughs, and I also think of the Upper East Side and the added congestion that this will also incur.
Money generated from congestion pricing would go towards the MTA's capital improvement projects, such as installing elevators at all subway stations and the 2nd Avenue subway. Yesterday, board members also called for more exemptions, including for those going to doctor's appointments, plus exemptions to school buses and taxis. Similar calls echoed by the Adams administration. Other board members raised concerns over toll dodgers, something that Fox 5 has reported on. Some drivers either cover up or tamper with their plates to avoid paying for tolls.
We have seen news reports on people shielding their license plates and getting away with murder.
So it seems like there is some wiggle room when it comes to exemptions. We do expect another vote next year, and if all goes according to plan, well, then congestion pricing would go into effect by spring of next year.
Did y'all hear the guy at the end talking about people who try to avoid paying this tax is like getting away with murder? This is what the Democrat leadership in New York think of y'all. If we can't squeeze you out of a few more pennies, you're equivalent to a murder. It's crazy. I know he was trying to use a figure of speech, but that was an extremely poor choice of words. So $15 a day for cars, $24 a day for trucks, and if you have a bigger truck, it's going to get even higher. So do the math on that. 15 a day. If you working full time, coming in and out of the city full time, over a month, that's $300. You're paying almost another car note just to go to work, because New York City said we need some more money. They said, well, we're trying to disincentivize people from coming in and out. Well, most of the people who come in and out work there, or they're vendors, they're dropping off products, or they're tourists bringing money to your city. So why the hell are you trying to disincentivize people of driving certain areas? Did you think about how it's going to affect the market? If you have less people coming in, the stores, the retail shops, all those places, they're going to suffer economically if you push more people out. You better look at San Francisco if you want to incentivize more people to stay away from your downtown areas or away from all these retail locations. Look at what happened when that city incentivized people to work from home, incentivized thousands of people to stop coming in and out every day. And what's also going to happen is these truck drivers, these vendors dropping off products, you're going to hit them with the cost. What they're going to do is they're going to pass the cost on to their consumers. So you're charging them hundreds more dollars per month just to come in and out, to do their job, to run their business, to drop off product. So they're going to say, well, we got to increase prices for whatever product we're serving. If you have service people providing service, maybe it's people in the tech space, IT or something, guess what? It just became more expensive. You hiring plumbing, let's say you run a business downtown in that area, you need a plumber to come through. Now it's going to be more expensive to hire that person to come through. If you need somebody to come in and hook up your internet or something like that, they're going to charge you more, because these geniuses in New York City decided to pass congestion tolls to everybody except for themselves. So what this is going to do is lead to more inflation. Now, New York City is not the only one, because in California, speaking of San Francisco, they're talking about copying it and doing the same thing. Let's take a look at this.
Who paying for the roads? We paying for the roads, aren't we?
And now California wants to follow New York in applying congestion tolls for highways.
Tonight, the Bay Area is buzzing about a new proposal to add a toll to nearly every Bay Area freeway.
Not just the bridges or those express lanes, we're talking about tolls on all lanes.
A Bay Area transportation agency is carrying out a study right now to charge you to use freeways in order to reduce congestion. That fee would range from 10 to 30 cents per mile.
For traveling on high congestion freeways 5 days a week for at least 40 miles could pay $270 a month. The study factored in a 50% discount for drivers who live in a household that earns less than $55,000 a year.
Food expense, gas expense, that's going to cheese everybody off.
It's an emergency. There's an accident. Why are you charging to get on the freeway?
It's a planning exercise, and we've got a few more steps to go.
This is a study for now, and they want to implement it by 2035.
There you have it. Absolute insanity. So these leftists, these Democrat voters are always crying about Republicans. Or they want to tax the poor people. They're helping their rich friends. They don't care about regular everyday workers. The Democrats love us and would never do anything harmful to us. So here you go. What do you call this? Democrat leaders in California and New York charging people hundreds of dollars just to go to work. Let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.